Hello everybody, this is Terry B from the past, because if I'm uploading this video, that means that this pick, this shark tooth pick here, has already made its way to its new owner, which is Picksmith. And I didn't want to upload a video before you received the pick itself, so this video is just going to be a quick run through of materials that I used for this pick. Right. A lot of people's asked if I could do a sort of tutorial video on how I make my picks, but when it comes to stuff like video editing, things like that, absolutely useless. So this is the best I can do. I will be mentioning DMAC's name on occasions through this video because he has done a pick series on pick making, and that's the videos that helped me out a lot. I was making picks before, but when it comes to pinning, things like that, DMAC, those videos helped me out a lot. So I'll leave that there and suggest if you need any reference to go to those videos there. So with this pick, the whole thing is made of olive wood. It's a very, very dense wood, very nice. This is a little piece here. It's very nice because of that grain in there. It's an unpredictable grain. It could go any way. It's very, you can see that there. It's, that alone shows off its, let me just show you there, like the waves around there and around the shark itself. Yeah, I carved the pieces from that wood. And this here, all the fins, that is made from abalone shell, which I lined with 0.5mm, you can see that, brass sheet, which is just this basically. This is the sheet. I think I got it from Amazon, possibly eBay, I'm not sure. But it's just 0.5mm sheet. I also use that. This is the first lock I've made, first lock pick I've made with the brass lining as well. So you can see that there. So the steel's in between those there. Yeah. And this part here is one of these. This is a fossil shark's tooth that is approximately 100 million year old, from rocks in Morocco. So I got a couple of these and I thought I wanted to incorporate them into a pick, and this is what I came up with for this one, which is set in resin. The whole thing's set in resin there. Really bad focus on this, you can see that there. So that's solid there. That gives it strength. It's not going to snap or anything. Back to this abalone shell here. All I did for that was I bought some pieces of abalone, or abalone, I don't know how you pronounce that. These little things here. The camera doesn't do justice here because it's very bright, it's blue, it's green, it's very bright stuff. These are just beads, but in between the beads is like a layer of plastic, and then the natural shells on the outside. So what I did was got one of these little razor saws and sawed down the middle, removing all that plastic. I didn't want any plastic in there. Then I lined it with the brass instead. It's very brittle, the shell, once you get it off. So just give that a better effect on there. And then just sand it down to cut. Over to the blade itself. sort of a steel there, which is just made from this. This is the Lorlock tool steel, the sort of scrappy bits they sell on the website, which is, that's the website there if you want to check that out. It's very, very good steel, very nice to work with, very strong. And I think that, well, last of all, I used for the pins this standard hollow, I think it's 4mm rod, but I took some of this 3mm and glued onto the end a piece of the shell, and then sanded down until I had those little discs in there. So I lined they've been inlaid with the shell as well. Bit fiddly, but I think worth it, definitely. And the whole thing was just finished off with a coating of epoxy resin. So just give it that nice shine. I mean, this wood just, that actually polishes up shiny anyway, but just to get the joins from the resin to the wood, just to make that nice clean join, it's nice to cover the whole thing. So there you go. Like I say, this thing is off overseas, and with its new owner, which is Picksmith, I mentioned again. Yeah. Again, pinning, things like that, please check out D-Mac's tutorial video on that, because, and the cutting the brass, cutting the steel, things like that, he did an excellent, better than I could ever do, description on how to do that. So yeah, so that's that. I think we'll call this one Megalodon, and I hope Picksmith is enjoying it. So, and I hope everyone's enjoyed this video. So thank you for watching, and see you later.